All right, everybody, so this is Jeff from RV Knowledge Group again. All right, so this was my towing setup heading down to Florida. I have a Ford Maverick, a little Cricket golf cart, which we love. You don't really need much more than that. Most places speed limits are 10 miles an hour or under anyway. So, however, I do have a disability scooter because I'm on chemotherapy. So I love this rack because it allows me to put my tailgate down while using the rack like that. However, because it does stick very far off that hitch, it creates a certain problem in that you probably have the rack's about 50-60 pounds, the scooter's 70 pounds, so we've got, say 130 140 pounds, and the center of mass of this rack is right back here, which is probably almost 4 feet from the hitch. It's a 4,000 pound hitch, so it's got 400 pounds of tongue weight. But this is essentially like a diving board, because it's like when you go on a diving board at a pool, the further you go towards the end of the diving board, the more it bounces. So this thing has a lot of potential energy that's always wanting to bounce on this hitch while we're driving, and I don't want there to be a problem with only 400 pounds of force. This is 130, but on bumps, this could probably get up to 300 pounds of force. So I just use these straps here, just some basic tie down straps to help anchor it on the sides and take a little bit of the weight off of, not only secure it up, make it a little tighter, but take some of the weight off and put it onto those straps. And by the way, I have to use this hitch extender, which I really like, by Rebel. Is it the best? No, but it's pretty good. I have to use that to get it off the ground enough, because if I put it on that bottom slot there, this thing ends up almost dragging on the ground when it's on my dolly, because on the dolly, it already tilts a little bit with the front wheels being up. Now, when you use an extender like that, you decrease your hitch weight by 10%. So instead of 400 on my 4,000 pound hitch, I'm now down to 40 pounds to 360. And like I said, with G-forces, this could be about 300 pounds of force bouncing up and down. So yeah, the further that you get from your hitch, the more bounce action you're going to have, the more what they call potential energy, and then all of a sudden that transfers to kinetic energy, and boom, your hitch snaps off. If this was, if the rack started here, my center of gravity was about here, or my center of mass, I should say, I would be able to carry a lot more weight on this hitch. I have a whole video on hitches and their weights and why things happen on my YouTube page, which is also RV Knowledge Group.